Maplewood was the sort of town where everyone knew everyone, or at least thought they did. Nestled between rolling cornfields and a sluggish river, it wore its quiet reputation like a badge. Nothing bad ever happened in Maplewood, until the night nurse Claire Holloway didn't come home. She'd worked a late shift at St. Mary's Clinic for years. Her silver sedan always parked under the same flickering street lamp. That Tuesday evening in September, the camera above the clinic's rear entrance showed her leaving at 11:12 p.m., coat buttoned to her chin, clutching her worn leather bag. She crossed the lot toward her car, and then vanished into the shadows beyond the reach of the camera. At first, police leaned toward the simplest theory, a random act of violence. Maybe someone had been lurking nearby, waiting for the perfect moment. After all, a few break-ins had rattled Maplewood over the summer. But then investigators pulled her phone records, and the story began to shift. In the weeks before she disappeared, Claire had been receiving late-night calls from an unlisted number. Neighbors recalled seeing her pacing on her porch, whispering urgently into the phone. And though she'd always been warm and open at work, co-workers admitted she'd seemed distracted lately, distant even. One colleague remembered her abruptly cutting off a conversation when someone mentioned that house out by the river. Detectives soon discovered she'd been making regular trips to an abandoned farmhouse 15 miles away. Hidden inside was a stack of old photographs and letters, love letters, addressed not to her husband, but to someone named Daniel. The handwriting belonged to Dr. Daniel Price, the clinic's well-respected physician and a married man. When confronted, Dr. Price admitted to the affair, but claimed it had ended months earlier, insisting he hadn't seen Claire in weeks. His wife, however, told a different story. The night Claire vanished, Daniel came home unusually late, smelling faintly of river mud. Then came the twist no one in Maplewood saw coming. The unlisted number on Claire's phone was traced not to Dr. Price, but to his wife, Emily. In her interview, Emily broke down, confessing to following Claire that night just to talk. She said she wanted to beg Claire to leave town quietly, for everyone's sake. But according to Emily, Claire never arrived at her car. Someone else had been waiting in the parking lot, a tall man in a dark hoodie, face hidden. Emily claimed she saw him grab Claire and push her into a vehicle before speeding away. She swore she didn't recognize him. The problem? No one else saw this mystery man. No security footage captured him. And Emily's story shifted with each retelling. Some detectives believed she'd done herself. Others wondered if she truly witnessed something more sinister. Claire's body was never found. The farmhouse by the river was demolished 2 years later, and the Holloway case remains open. Maplewood still leaves porch lights burning for her, though whispers about affairs, jealousy, and lies linger in every corner cafe. Some nights, residents say they see a silver sedan parked just beyond a tree line near the river, empty, keys still in ignition, but by morning, it's always gone.